it's time to make a new set of press-on nails. The design I want to go for is an aura nail. I actually sketched what I want my nails to look like. Those are supposed to be nails, so don't mind my bad drawing, but I have 4 of them that I want to have the aura effect, but obviously with like different lines, eyes, and then one with blooming gel. And I kind of want to do the same thing for each hand so that I can at least have some consistency. I already prepped the nails by filing them and shaping them to my nail bed, so let's get started. I'm actually going to start by dehydrating the nail with Mode Loan's dehydrator. Then I'm going to go in with Mode Loan's nail primer, and then once again doing a thin coat on each nail. I'm going to let that sit for a few seconds, and then I'm going to move on to the base coat. It's been at least a minute, so now I'm going to move on to the base coat, and the one I'm using is by Gao. I actually researched how to say it just for this video, and it's pronounced Gao, like cow, but with a G in the front. And I'm just going to put a thin coat on each nail. The base coat is done, and now I'm going to let this cure for 60 seconds. The base coat is cured. Now I'm going to move on to the base colors. I have 4 colors that I want to use today, and they're all by Gao. And pretty much my entire collection of gel polishes is from Gao, so it's safe to say that I'm definitely a fan of their gel polishes. I'm actually going to start with the thumb by going in with the shade 2561. It's a really pretty, almost mid-deep purple. And I'm just going to do a thin layer across the entire nail. That's one done. What? There's numbers at the bottom? Oh, I didn't know there was numbers at the bottom. For my index and middle finger, I'm just going in with the shade 2554, or at the bottom it says 12. And I'm also going to do a thin coat of that. One layer of this shade is very sheer, which I think is really nice because it gives me chances to build it. If I haven't mentioned already, these shades are from their jelly collections, and they're pretty much known for the jelly gel polishes, so they're all jelly. That's why they're very see-through. Onto the ring finger, I'm just going in with shade 2567. It's a very pretty, almost bubblegum shade, and I'm just going to do a thin layer of that. As for the pinky nail, I'm going in with the shade 2556 or shade 6 within the collection. And it's a very pretty, almost lilac light purple, just to have an extra presence of purple throughout the nail set, but without being too purple, you know? Now I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to apply a second coat. Here are the nails after 2 coats. Since everything is cured, I'm going to move on to doing the designs. I'm going to start off by applying a matte coat to all of the nails. Originally, I had a plan to make my index finger blooming gel, but I don't feel like testing the waters, and if I mess it up, I don't feel like cleaning it up. So I'm just going to make everything aura. So I'm just going to go in with Gao's matte top coat, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer on each nail and cure it for 60 seconds. Here's everything matte, and I think it looks really cool by itself. Might run out the door like this, but we're not. We're gonna move on to the design. Now I'm just going to work on the thumb. I don't have any powders that are specifically made for nail designs, so I'm just going to be using my Sweet Tea palette by Morphe, and I'm going to be using the shade Heat Wave, and I'm just going to be using this eyeshadow brush to apply the powder. here's how it looks like before top coat. Trust the process. It looks crazy when it doesn't have a top coat, but once the top coat's on, chef's kiss. Now I'm going to move to my pinky nail, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, but instead of going in with pink, I'm going to go in with a deeper purple. Add in the middle, wipe off the excess, and then circle around. Here is the pinky. Now I'm moving on to my ring finger. I'm just gonna stick with what I had drawn and just do pink on pink. I'm just gonna start with grab drinks in the center and then buff it out. The pink on pink looks so pretty, and I'm so excited to see what it looks like when it's completely cured. Now for the middle finger. Originally, I wanted to do like a full-on grid, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that because I feel like that would be too much. So I'm gonna dumb it down a teeny tiny bit. But first, I'm gonna go in with Heat Wave to create an aura. So pretty. Now that I have applied the aura design to the middle finger, I'm gonna go in with Beetle's Bright White Art Nail Polish. Instead of doing a grid, I'm just going to do basic lines across the nails. I'm going to start off center and then make my way around the nail. So far I've created 4 nails, but I'm thinking of doing outer lines that kind of connect and almost create a French tip. I'm kind of drawing it down and then connecting it to the bottom of each line and kind of making an almond shaped from there. This turned out pretty cool. Now I'm just going to cure this for 60 seconds. Now that this is cured, I'm going to move on to the last finger, which is the index finger. Since I don't feel like doing blooming gel, I'm thinking of doing a combo of different colors. I don't know what to call, like ethereal or something, but I'm just going to go in with the same palette and with the colors Heat Wave and Next Level using the exact same sponge. And I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm just literally just gonna go for it. Here's all the nails next to each other. Now that all the designs are finished, I'm going to move on to the top coat. I'm just using Gao's Shiny Top Coat. Now I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. I just applied my left nails and I think they turned out so fabulous. For my left nails, they're a little bit less vibrant. However, I did add a little touch to the ring finger that I didn't do on the right hand. So I think it looks really elevated compared to the right hand, but either way, I think I did a good job. I'm gonna go and apply my right hand and take some photos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.